Let me move on to this last slide, y'all. It says, of any activity you do, ask yourself, if I were the last person on earth, would I still do it? The answer is hail to the yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. Would I still make hydration vests? Yes. And let me tell you why. Because I would still need it. And why? Because when I made it in the first place, I made it because I needed it. Why? Because when you're a human being, you need hydration. Why? Yes. If I'm the last person on earth, I'm going to still be doing this. For no other reason than I will still need it. So, I know that this could be a challenging question for people, entrepreneurs, artists, creatives, and all that kind of stuff. You know, I love to write. Ask me this question. If I were the last person on earth, would I still do it? Hell to the yes, because I enjoy writing. Oh my God. Would I still crochet? Hell to the yes. Would I still knit? Yes. Would I still draw? Although I'm not a very good drawer. Yes, I would still draw. Would I still color? I love coloring, okay? Would I still build my Legos? Yes. Would I still bike? Yes. Would I still do ultra marathons? Hell to the yes. Why? Because because I love doing it. It brings so much to my life. And so, yes, I would do this. Now, I think this could be a challenging question for some entrepreneurs and I think some artists that, I don't know if I would still do it if I was the last person on earth. And I say that I don't think it necessarily means that it's not your true calling, that you wouldn't do it, if you were the last person on earth. However, I would ask yourself, well, what is the thing that you would do if you were the last person on earth? You know what I mean? Because maybe in that is an answer for you, is a potential for you to think about as something that is your calling, something that is your unique genius. And because, look, y'all, when I said earlier in one of the other slides, I talked about doing it for its own sake. That's what this quote is really also reinforcing. Like, is it just something you would do no matter what? Is it? You know what I mean? Because I think there are a lot of people that be running these businesses and they be doing their art and it's like, they're like, oh, I wish I didn't have to do this. And it's like, I'm always like, oh my God, like, why are you doing it then? You know what I mean? And I struggle with hearing them kind of not really love it or feel compelled or drawn to it. But I will say this. You know that you have beaten resistance when you know you're doing something that you would do even if you were the last person on the planet. It means that you have a connection to that's so deep and profound that it doesn't require people. But the same way it doesn't require people in the world where you're the last person, it doesn't require people in the world where everybody is still alive. That's why it's so important to do things for its own sake. Do it because you love doing it. Doing it because it doesn't matter what other people do. It doesn't matter if you're in the arena. It doesn't matter. Like, it's for you. It's your thing. I always tell people that I feel like trail running picked me and then I picked it back. And so we're going to have a forever relationship. And I love it. But I think, when we're thinking about the things that we do in life, is it something that we would do if we were the last person on earth? That can be really telling. And I think, I'll say this for me. I tell people I'm a jack of all trades and I'm good at a lot of shit. Why? Because I was a single mom, Black woman. And I felt like I had to be good at everything so I could keep a job, keep a roof over my head, food on the table, clothes on my back, etc. So I was always really good at everything. I'm an avid learner. I'm also nerdy. I love to read and I love to learn. Lifelong learner, as they call us. And so, as I've gotten older, I had to unpack that and recognize that a lot of things that I'm good at, it's not because I like doing them. You know what I mean? They're not the kind of things that if I was the last person on earth, I would do it. No, hell no, I would not do none of that stuff. A lot of that stuff I would not do. They were jobs. And it's so funny because I think there was a period of time in my life where I confused being good at something with liking it. And as I've gotten older, I've unpacked it and I've really realized, damn, I don't like that shit. Like, nah, I'm always a little confused. Like, dang, Charlotte, but you were so good at it and you brought so much energy to it and, so much life and you empowered and inspired others. And I'm like, nah, yeah, but if I'm honest with myself, I didn't like that shit. Most of the shit I did, most of the jobs that I've had, I have not liked. I'm good at that. I'm good at those jobs. But in terms of liking the work, hell no. And let me say this for the people that may have worked with me, they're like, what are you talking about, Charlotte? Because I was good at it, I wanted to be good at it. And because a lot of times my identity in terms of my self-worth was tied up into my jobs. And now that I've unclenched that, I've unleashed my identity from my work. I now can look at it more honestly and say, look, no, none of that shit I really liked. I just was good at it. A lot of it I learned because I knew that would make me marketable and keep me in a job so I could pay rent and have money. That's what I did. But did I love it? Hell to no. Would I do it if I was the last person on the planet? No. Don't ask me to do anything around research administration when I'm the last person on the planet. I'll be like, fuck all that. No, I'm not gonna do it. Am I gonna do anything around math and science? I don't know. I doubt it. It's not what brings me joy. It's just what I'm good at. But what I love to write. I will write novels and poems and screenplays and stuff, even if ain't nobody here. Why? Because I enjoy that. It's part of my creative expression. I love what I can do in that. I love where my mind goes and everything like that. And yes, I would make hydration vest. And I would continue to make myself outdoor gear because I'll probably need it as the only person left on the planet. I'm probably going to need some stuff. So yes, I would continue those things. And I realize it's because I do love them and because I feel deeply connected to them. And I don't want people to feel intimidated by this question, but I do want you to kind of contemplate it. Unpack your life experience. It has been a little bit of a revelation for me to discover that many jobs that I've had that I've been really, really good at, I don't like that work. I don't at all. Zero. It has been interesting to have that understanding. I don't know. It's just been interesting for me to understand that. So anyways, guys, these are, I think I covered maybe 6 or 7 quotes from Stephen Pressfield's book. I encourage you to read it. Let me know your opinions and your comments. I'm going to break this video up in several sections because I've talked long, but I think each section, I'm hoping that I brought a little taste of wisdom and hopefully sparked your interest in reading this book because I think it really can be life-saving for you. So take good care of yourself as always. I love you. Peace and blessings, and I'll see you in the next video.